of the Phillies versus the Baltimore Orioles for round number 3 in spring training, and this is going to be a good game right here. So pitching for the Phillies today will be Rangers Horns, and pitching for the Orioles today will be Daddy is Warren. And the Phillies come this much getting 5-8 on the Great Blue season, and the Orioles going to get 5-7 on the Great Blue season. So coming to the bat from the Orioles, we had the second one coming back from the Orioles, the Orioles back to base, the Orioles top the first, and he swung out the pitch, and he said he ran to catch the other, but it was strike on the one, and then the pitch said he swung at that one, and sent him flies out to the shortstop Trey Turner, and sent him is out. On the list of bat for the Orioles, we have Ryan Mountcastle connects the bat for the Orioles, the Orioles plays on base, the Orioles top the Orioles. One plays on base, one out top of the first, he goes race to get a pitch and we are really good. When it comes to the ball with him, it's when they pitch when they catch the power one, it's when they pitch when they catch the ball 2-1, it's when they pitch when they catch the power 2-2, it's when they pitch when they catch that strike 3, and Ryan Castle's out. First time race was 1K. On next the bat for the Orioles we have. Yeah, his thing can just say comes back to the Orioles, the Orioles plays on base. Two outs, top the first inning. Two outs, top the first inning. Raceway got 50. As the swing with strike one, Raceway got 50 as the runner gets to the ball for one. Raceway got 50 as the swing with strike 2-1-2. Raceway got 50 as the runner gets to the ball 2-2-2. Raceway got 50 as the runner gets swing as 5 balls 2-2. Raceway got 50 as the runner gets to the ball 3-3-2 again. Raceway got 50 as the swing as 5 balls 2-2. And we took an picture of the thing that the number was slipping to we took an picture as the river. And Heston drives out to the shortstop, Trey to the first and invites up in time. And Heston finishes out. That's 3 outs for Orioles, so we still score game with Jimmy. We move on to the bottom of the first one. It's the Phillies in the back. Let's see if the Phillies can turn at the bottom of the first. That 3 play back at the bottom of the Cows for Trey Turner and Bryce Harmon. Coming to bat for the Phillies, we had Castro coming to bat for the Phillies, no pitch was the Rays, and I was bottom the first team, that's going to pitch for the Cows, late one. Running catch goes the roll, running catch the spec one. There's an pitch to the Cows, running catch goes the roll one. There's an pitch to the Cows, running catch goes the roll 2-2-1. There's an pitch to the Cows, running catch goes the strike 2-2-2. There's an pitch to the Cows, running Castro grounds out to the second baseman. Moving machine to the first base, and run by Castro in time. Castro was out, Castro in open one, first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Trey Turner next to the bat for the Phillies, no Phillies bears a base. One out, bottom of the first team, there's a pitch to Trey, running catch goes strike 1. There's a pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball 1. There's a pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball 2-2-1. There's a pitch to Trey, swing with a strike 2-2. There's a pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball 3-3-2. And there's a pitch to Trey, and Trey Turner grounds out to the second base. Let's see. He goes to the first base and running catch inside. Trey turns out, Trey ain't over your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3 times me, Bryce Harmon next to bat for the Phillies, no Phillies bears on base, 2 outs, bottom of the first team, there's a pitch to Bryce running, swing at the power on 1, there's a pitch to Bryce running, catch the strike 2-2, there's a pitch to Bryce running, swing at the power on 2, there's a pitch to Bryce running, catch the ball 1-2, there's a pitch to Bryce swing, and that strike being Bryce over down. That's the over the first time, and that's the other the Phillies, so we still was going to game with you. And that's the end of the first inning. We move on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see the Orioles turn the bat at the top of the second. The 3-1 place the bat at the top of the second will be Aurelio, Daniel Carlson, and Corey Mayo. So coming out the bat for the Orioles, we have Aurelio on the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. Then around the top of the second, here we go. Very soon, get a pitch to Aurelio goes from running catch goes ball blue. Very soon, get that pitch to Aurelio goes for it. And you see they go down the good and say, we were first ever second, we had a W. Then we were second time on switch and see on the one drive to the right field and they catch the end. On the next to back on the Orioles, we have Dylan Carlson on the next to back on the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on second base. 0 outs, top of the second, here we go. Raceway got a pitch to do, running catching us all through, Raceway got a pitch to do, and Dylan Carlson flies out to the left field, the cow swimmer. and then crosses out. But I'm on your way against the third base. We're coming up next to back the Orioles. You got Colby Moon next to back the Orioles. The winner play on third base. Well out, top of the second, here we go. And when you still got a pitch coming before you go, you run it at the strike one, when you still got a pitch, you run it at the strike, the ball's on one, there's another pitch to you. That thing. I ate this one, man. Every single pitch to you, you run it at the ball, run the ball to the ball 2-1, every single pitch to you. You still got 5 balls to 2. And when you swing in the pitch when you go real, it's out on a sacrifice fly to the right fielder and Nick Castellanos. But the Orioles score runs, so score the Orioles have 1-1, the Phillies have 0-1, and the Orioles get their first run score in the top of the second. Thanks to and that was 1-0 Orioles. So then there's the bad for the Orioles. We have very machine, that's the bad for the Orioles. So, we plays on Rays. 2 outs, top of the second, here we go. Rays still got a pitch coming for you. And running because between the fouls on one race on the pitch, running because there's a strike 2 on 2, race on the pitch, running because the ball 1 and 2. And race was in the pitch, and then machine flies out to the center field, Oscar McCullough, and then the machine is out. That's 3 outs for Orioles. So the score, the Orioles have 1 run, the Phillies have 0 runs, and that is the end of the second. And we move on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the second, and it says 1-0 Orioles. The 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the second will be J.T. Meadum, Max Cover, and Nick Castellanos. Coming to the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Meadum on the bat for the Phillies, and the Phillies person Rays, 0 outs, bottom of the second, here we go. There's going to pitch for you, J.T. running catch goes to the ball 1. That's going to pitch to J.T. assuming that the foul was 1. That's going to pitch to J.T. running catch goes to the ball 2-1. That's going to pitch to J.T. running catch goes to the ball 3-1. That's going to pitch to J.T. running catch goes to strike 2 to 3-4 count. That's going to pitch to J.T. running going out his ball form. And J.T. is walked and will advance the first base for the Phillies. Running next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Cook next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the second, here we go. He's got pitch for you, Max, running catch goes to the ball 1. That's a new pitch for you, Max, running catch goes to the foul 1. That's a new pitch for you, Max, running catch goes to the ball 2-1. That's a new pitch for you, Max, just swinging out the ball 2-2. And there is another pitch for you, Max, and Max Cook runs into a full stop to the first base, and Ryan Max to the shortstop, Lewis, Max Cook, and J.T. Means out of second base, and Max Cook advanced to first base. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 1 out. Bottom of the second, here we go. That's going to pitch for you, Nick running catch goes to the ball 1-0. That's going to pitch for you, swinging to the ball 1-1. That's going to pitch for you, Nick Castellanos. And Nick Castellanos grounds it to a double play to the third base and Cleveland to the second base to the first base and Ryan Castellanos. Matt Cook was out of second base and Nick Castellanos out of third base. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Orioles have 1 run, the Phillies have 0 run. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see the Orioles doing the turn the bat at the top of the third inning. And it's still 1-0 Orioles. And the 3 goalie players to the bat at the top of the second will be Lewis, Vasquez, Henry, and second one turn the bat for the Orioles. We have Lewis, Vasquez, turn the bat for the Orioles, and Orioles back on base, 0 outs, top of the third, here we go. When he was got pitch coming in for you, Lewis, Ryan catch goes to ball 1. When he was got pitch in, Ryan catch goes to strike 1-1. When he was got pitch in, Lewis, Ryan, swing that the power was 1 and 2. And when he took in the pitch for you, Lewis Vasquez grounds out to the first pitch and Bryce Harper, and Lewis Vasquez is out. Coming next to the bat for the Orioles, you got Marvin Henry coming next to the bat for the Orioles, and Orioles plays on base, 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Wait till we got pitch, going to be ready for the next 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's strike on one. And wait till we got another pitch, 20 minutes, ready, wait for Raymond Henry, grounds out to shortstop, straight to the first pitch, and ball stop in time. And this is out. Coming up next to the Orioles, we got 7 1, next to the Orioles, and the Orioles base on base, 2 balls, top of the third, here we go. Wait till we got pitch, so the running catch, you got a strike on the one. Wait till we got another pitch, so the ball was on 10. Wait till we got another pitch, so the one, look at got a strike through, and that's when it was out. Second strikeout for Range Wars 2K. So coming up next, that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 1 run, the Phillies have 0 runs, and we went on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning the bat. Let's see what the Phillies turning the bat at the bottom of the third, and it's still 1-0 Orioles. The 3 Phillies players to the bat at the bottom of the third being Ronald Sosa, Alec Kim, and Oscar McCollum. To come at the bat for the Phillies, we have Ronald Sosa coming back for the Phillies, no Philly bats on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third, he will. That is got a pitch coming to be Ronald. Running catch goes strike on the one. That's going to pitch for you. Wait, running catch goes the ball on the one. That's going to pitch for you. Swing him in the strike to the 1-2. And that's going to pitch you on swing that with the 5 was 1-2. And that's going to pitch for you. Swing that one goes high and whip it to the ball is going, gone. Solo home run for Amada Sosa, and the Phillies are on the board. So the score is the Orioles have 1 run, the Phillies have 1 tie break for game. And the Phillies get the first one, so on the bottom of the third thing, so Amada Sosa solo home run. And this is Amada Sosa's first home run in spring training on a fly ball to center field. She died again, so that's a good thing. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Arnold King coming next to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. That is got a pitch, we out to the running, catch the ball on the win. And then the pitch, when you out to the running, he swings the ball on the win. And that is another pitch, we out to the rebound, he swings that goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Arnold King will advance the first base for the Phillies. I don't care if you 1 for 1 today. And Arnold King singles on line drive to left field and Heston during his team. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Oscar McConnell coming next to bat for the Phillies. We have 1 Philly player on first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. That is going to pitch to me. Oscar running catch the ball in the win. And that is going to pitch to me. Oscar running catch the ball 2-2. And that is going to pitch to me. Oscar running catch the ball 3-3. And that is going to pitch to me. Oscar really win. That is ball for 1. The Oscar McConnell who advanced the first. That's ball for 1. Oscar McConnell is walked and advanced the first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies have Oscar McConnell on first base and Alec Kim on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. Then he's got a pitch coming for Kyle. Get ready for a run to catch the ball on him. And then the pitch Kyle get ready to win. And Kyle Schwarber flies out sharply to the center field of the city room. And Kyle Schwarber was out. Kyle Schwarber be over 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No, we got Philly players on first base and second base. 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 1 out, bottom of the third, here we go. And then he's got a pitch coming away, Trey, get ready for him. Running catch goes the ball 1 out. That's an pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball 2-2. That's an pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball 3-3. That's an pitch to Trey, running catch goes the ball. That is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walking and advanced the first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies have Trey Turner on first base, Oscar McConnell on second base, and Alec Kim on third base. And basically going for the Phillies. So coming in next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3 times lead. Bryce Tucker next to bat for the Phillies. Basically for the Phillies. 1 out, bottom of the third, here we go. Got him out busy. Let's see if you're going to see him doing right. And there is got a pitch coming reverse. Get ready for a running catch. Goes the ball going on. My bad, you. I got a dirty one. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, because I showed you doing it. And I started playing today, y'all. Gotta put that in. And that is got another pitch coming for you, boys. Get ready for it. And that is, and swing that goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And vice over is the first base for the Phillies. Vice over is 1-2, y'all. And vice over singles on a short run drive to the right fielder, Jimmy Carlson. And Trayton advanced to third base. So the Phillies got Verso on first base, and Trayton on third base plays the corner. And Vice got 2 RBIs. And the Phillies score another run. So the score is the Orioles have 1 run, the Phillies have 3 runs. And the Phillies will get a 2-1 score in the bottom of the third, thanks to Olive Kim and Oscar McCardle. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Reuben. Come next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3 pairs on first base and third base. 1 out, bottom of the third, here we go. Darius got pitch to JT Reuben, running catch goes the ball on out. And Darius got another pitch to JT Reuben. Darius will pitch over to his first baseman to make sure that Bryce something up the first base bat, pick it to number 1 at first base. And Darius got another pitch coming for JT Reuben, running catch goes the ball to the 2-0. And there he's got another pitch coming with JT Graver. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. Come on, JT. And there he's got another pitch coming for JT Graver. And JT Mooney grounded to a double. JT Mooney, why would you ground to a double play? And JT Mooney grounded to a double play to the third baseman, Corey Mayo, to the second baseman, William Machine, to the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And Vice was out of second base, and JT was out of first base, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Orioles had 1 run, the Phillies had 3 runs, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see if the Orioles are turn the bat at the top of the fourth. The 3 Orioles players to the bat, top of the fourth, Ryan Mountcastle, Heston Kajinston, and Emmanuel Ram. It's a run in the head, and those in the team was up. Yeah. And the Sixers play tonight at 7:30 against the Utah Jazz at home. The Sixers go against the Utah Jazz tonight, so I know they probably gonna lose that game anyway. That's gonna be an L game because we already know. So he's gonna try to lose that game. That's a known fact because they can't win. They can't win a game, so. Just look for disappointment coming up for the Sixers tonight, so they could just lose another game and just call it a day for them. So Pink James for the Phillies, so Rangers starts down pitching today, kind of pitch for the Phillies will be Joe Ross. So how many innings did Rangers go? Let's see what Rangers did. So Rangers scores 1-3 in this pitch, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 run, 2 balls. Hey, the home run is nice. Rangers did good. So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we have Ryan McCusker coming to bat for the Orioles, and the Orioles plays some base, 0 outs, top of the 4th. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch, can everybody run, get ready for it. Angie, first start in the spring training. You made an appearance in the game, just came in and did something. But to start in a spring training game, finally we get you to see you starting something. Cause you came in one game that I heard of, and in one game, one game appearance. So you know. And Joe's got a pitch coming up for you. Ryan, get ready for it. And Ryan McCusker flies out to the center field, Oscar McCarter, and Ryan McCusker was out. Coming next to bat for the Orioles, we have Heston. Curtis Sack coming in the bat for the Orioles, and the Orioles play some base. 1 out, top of the 4th. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch coming for Heston, ready for a runner, catches those balls 1 out. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for you, Heston, ready for a runner, catches those balls 2 to 2 now. Yeah, Joe Ross pitching in the game now, because Ranger went 3 in his pitch. Ranger didn't give up a home run. Hey, we might have the old Ranger coming back. Hello, people. We might have the Ranger squad that start off the season starting doing good in the spring training. This is just his first start in spring training, so this might actually do something. If Ranger plays like this all season, oh, we might have all-star Ranger, showing up in the regular season maybe. I would have the Ranger in the first half of the season. Pitching the Ranger instead of having the second half of the season Ranger where like the mechanics are off, everything's just messing up. Like I don't want that Ranger because I don't want that. Because I don't want that kind of Ranger right there. I don't. But that one is just like, who are you? Like, and you're gonna have pitch with you. This thing, swing that go right into the grass, and this thing, one of my first, stop a second. And his thing is they got a double y'all. His thing is that first double of the swing training on a sharp fly ball to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos supposed to catch that, man. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Emmanuel Rivera coming next to bat for the Orioles. Got one Oriole player on second base. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch for Emmanuel. Get ready for the swing. That was 5 on 1. And Joe Ross got another pitch for Emmanuel. Get ready for run out catch the other strike to the zone 2. Oh, you talking about the Cleveland Browns? Yeah, the Cleveland Browns so dumb. Like they want Jalen Hurts or from the Eagles or Josh Allen from the Bills to be the quarterback. Like I know, like that's just like that's the dumbest thing ever. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming up for you, Emmanuel. Get ready for it. And Emmanuel Rivera flies out to the center field, Oscar Mercado, and Emmanuel Rivera is out. You gotta focus this season. Your family should not come to any of the home games because they will distract you last time, and they should not come at all because they're going to distract you. When you see your wife and kids up in the stands, they distract you and shit, and you can't even focus, man. And that was distracting for you last season, and that messed everything up for you. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we got Dylan Carson coming next to bat for the Orioles. Got one Oriole player on second base, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch coming. We Dylan get ready for a run. That catch go to strike 1-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming. We Dylan get ready for it. You swing it down. That's a 5-0-2. 95 is staying in the 2-1-6. We agreed to a 2 turns on a 4-year extension with Miles Gary. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for you doing you wait for a swing and miss, and that's strike 3. And Dylan Carson is out. First strikeout for Joe Ross, 1 K. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the Orioles have 1 run. The Phillies have 3 runs. We move on to the bottom of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies do with a turn to bat at the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 4th. And the 3 Philly players to bat at the bottom of the 4th. Max Kepler, Nick Castellanos, and Ronald Sosa. Max Kepler is over 1. Nick Castellanos over 1. And Rhinoceros is 1-1 with a home run and RBI run. Bottom of the 4th coming up for the Phillies. Let's see if they can try to, add on to their lead in the spring training game on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Down in Clearwater at the Bay Cave Harbor, home of the minor league team, the Clearwater Threshers. And also the Phillies spring training ballpark as well. So, we want to just say that. Osgood is going to sit on the bench now because he's staying in Cleveland. Well, we ain't getting Miles Garrett, so that's out of the question right there. Everybody wanted Miles Garrett, they ain't getting that. Yeah, like up the street, guys, because this Phillies game is going really good. So, alright, so pitching change for the Orioles. So Darius Ward is done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Orioles to be K. Stalin. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Here we go. Okay, got a pitch coming in for you, Max. Get ready for it. Brightness catches go to strike one is on one. Oh, Max Kepler, we need a hit out of you, man. And okay, got another pitch coming in for you, Max. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's 0-2. And okay, got another pitch coming in for you, Max. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's another foul ball. It's still 0-2. And so today we remember Philadelphia police officer Robert Wilson III, who was killed in the line of duty on March 5th, 2015. The Wilson family is in our thoughts and prayers today and every day. Yeah, I'm gonna pray for them too, because that's a sad thing, the cop right there. And Kay got another pitch in the running mask, get ready for it. Ronnie's catching goal as well as 1-2. Oh, that's good. I'm so happy that Brandon Marsh's going to be our everyday center fielder. That way we have to be switching between him and Rojas every damn time. Yes, and Kid got another pitch coming up for you, Max. Get ready for it. Rodney's catching goal is a ball 2, it's a 2-2. And Max and Kid got another pitch coming up for you, Max. Get ready for it. Rodney's catching goal is a ball 3, it's a 3-2, it's a full count. And Kid got another pitch coming up for you, Max. Get ready for it. And Max Kevin grounds out to the first baseman, Ryan McCastle. And Max Kevin's out. Max Kevin, you over 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Here we go. Come on, Castellanos, get in here, man. And Kay got a pitch coming up for you, Castellanos. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a power zone one. That woke out the rooms at the old hashtag we are hashtag Hockey Valley. And Kid getting in the pitch, getting there, boy, Castellanos, get ready for him. Ronnie's catches go to strike 2 is 0-2. And Kid getting in the pitch, getting there, boy, Castellanos, get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball, 0-2. And Kid getting in the pitch, getting there, boy, Castellanos, get ready for him. Ronnie's catches goes to balls 1-2. And Kid getting in the pitch, getting there, boy, Nick, get ready for him. Kid getting in the pitch, getting there, boy, Castellanos, get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball, 1-2. So is it goodbye, Goofy, there is, and don't come in. Damn. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta talk about slang like that? Star Wars, why you gotta be so mean? And Kid getting in the pitch, gonna be Castellanos, get ready for him. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2, the 2-2. And Kid getting in the pitch, gonna be Castellanos, get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball, 2-2. And Kid getting in the pitch, gonna be get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's another 5-ball, still 2-2. Because he called Jalen Hurts a top 5. Oh, because he called Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback. Oh, yeah, it's like you need, that's good thing going. Good thing that's like getting out of here. The good thing I wasn't getting there off the Eagles team, because you're going to call Jalen Hurts, who's your quarterback, a top 5. He's not even well, he said top 5, which is not bad. But, like, if you would have said, like, top 20 or something, then I'll be like, yo, shouldn't say that. But top 5 ain't bad. At least, you know. And Kid got another pitch coming by Nick Castellanos, get ready for you. Swing it out, that's another 5-ball, and it's still 2-2. And Kid got another pitch coming by you, Castellanos, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3, it's a 3-2, it's a full count. As he called Jalen Hurts he said Jalen Hurts not top 5. The same dude whose team you on, that you went all the way to the Super Bowl with, and won Super Bowl with. You won a Super Bowl with Jalen freaking Hurts, and you call Jalen Hurts not a top 5 quarterback? That's when Slay gone. Thank God Slay's gone, because that means you don't have no belief in Jalen. Then why are you even on the Eagles then? Why are you on the Eagles team if you're gonna say that your quarterback is not top 5? And Kid got another pitch gonna be Nick ready for swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2. That's really just wrong like that. That's wrong to say that, like, say that Jalen Hurts ain't top 5. That's just wrong. Then you're over 2, your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. The bottom of the 4th. Here we go. And Kay got a pitch to him, around the way for a running catch, go to strike 1-1. And Kay got another pitch to him, around the way for him. One round we need a hit when you make it 2-2 in the game. Then you got Johnson knows better now. But to say that Denver is not a top 5 quarterback means you sound like the Slay sound like the damn national media right now. Supposed to be defending Jalen and saying he's a good quarterback, he's top 5. But say he's not top 5, that's just wrong. And it goes right into the grass. And Amanda Sosa running around first. Stop a second. Amanda Sosa got a double, y'all. Amanda Sosa got a double, y'all. And this is Amanda Sosa's second double. on the spring training on a line drive on a line drive to the right field of Dylan Carson. Also, there's 2-2, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Otto Kim. The next bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on second base, 2 outs, 5 of the fourth. Here we go. Kid got a pitch, getting in for your out to the right point. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1-1. And Kid got another pitch, getting in for your out to the right point. Swing and a miss, and that strike to the zone 2. And Kid got another pitch, getting for your out to the right point. And Otto Kim asks for a timeout, y'all. And Otto Kim get right back in the bat spot, hits for a base roll. Yeah, no one win. I wouldn't want to slay back on this team even after saying that. Because I know if Jalen Hurts heard that, if Jalen Hurts would have heard that his own teammate said that, it'd be like, really, though? And then it's like, that's really just like, wow, supposed to be defending me now. You saying I'm not top 5 quarterback. That means you disrespecting me just like the national media or something. And King got another pitch coming up for y'all took away for it. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-2. Yeah, good thing still getting out of here. Nobody, yeah, because you just saying that, that's just like, come on now. That means you didn't believe it. That means you don't believe in Jalen. Then why are you even on a team where you don't believe? Then you because you think the quarterback's not top 5. That means if Slay goes to the Detroit Lions, you're gonna say that they gonna say the quarterback for that one is the, like top 5, and then just be like that's what you gonna say. And K got another pitch coming for you. Otto get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-2. And K got another pitch coming for you. Otto get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball too. It's a 2-2. Yeah. See, that's why I'm not a Darius Slay fan. Thank God I was never one for the Eagles anyway. Cause like, why would you say that? Why would you say something like that? And you say it on your podcast, that's just right there, just wrong as hell. Because like, you know. One thing Slay did do was he won a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl ring with the Eagles, so that's one thing he did. I like to say, but when he says that I'm happy to get he got released, yeah. So yeah, you like Slay as a fan, but for him to say that Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback, and then he said that he's happy that he got released from the Eagles, that's like, oh, you happy you got released? Well, then don't come back. Then we just see you when you play on the Detroit Lions. We have got you on the schedule and shit, and we just hurt you real bad because they be like, that's what you get for disrespecting this man right here. Number one, Mr. Hurts right here. You don't do that. And the pitcher stepped off, and K got another pitch, and y'all took away for you. Swing it down with the 5 balls and 2-2. And K got another pitch, and y'all took away for him. You know, you never disrespect Jalen Hurts ever, cause you know. And I see why Gunn Johnson coming at Slay because of the shit, the crap he said. I see why he came at him for him. And Kid got another pitch coming for y'all took away for you. Swing that one. There's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Kid got another pitch coming for y'all took away for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. Anybody who's a Darius Slay fan for the Eagles, if you're okay with the comment of him saying that Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback, if you're okay with that, there's something wrong in your head. If you're not okay with that, and you glad that he's gone, yeah, that's great. That's a good thing because then you know like this man should never said that. And if y'all watch Big Face Stories podcast and you hear that he was happy that he got released from the Eagles, that's saying something that he got released. That's saying something. And K got another pitch coming in for y'all took away for it. And that is ball for one. And Otto Kim is walled and will advance the first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies have Otto Kim on first base and the Riley Stokes on second base. And we had the Orioles manager coming up to the mound to talk to the King. Stood wild. And he's taking him out of the game. 15 chains for the Orioles. He's out here playing KC 2 times in the Super Bowl. He out there played Kansas City Chiefs 2 times in the Super Bowl, right? So he did all that, and now he talking shit, right? Talking shit about Jalen, right? disrespect right there. Yeah, if I were you, Star Wars, if you subscribe to Big Play Slays podcast on YouTube, if you subscribe to his to Big Play to Slays YouTube podcast channel, you need to subscribe right now. You need to unsubscribe from Big Play Slays podcast on YouTube and just subscribe. Don't subscribe from the channel because he just disrespect Jalen Hurts. So he just did that. After we brought this guy back, after he went to the Detroit Lions, we brought him back, and he never said none of this shit about Jalen Hurts until we won our second Super Bowl. Now, and won our second Super Bowl. Now he gonna say shit about Jalen, say he's not top five as a QB. That right there, that should show you like you don't even deserve to be a part of this Eagles organization or a part of this team at all no more, because you don't say that. No. You don't say shit like that. I never subscribed to Slays podcast channel. I wouldn't even subscribe to somebody who's gonna say shit like that about Jalen. Not even, yeah, cause that's disrespectful right there. So pitching change for the Orioles. Okay. Sixth route is done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Orioles to be Riley Cooper. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Oscar Mercado coming next to the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Riley got a pitch coming up for your Oscar. Get ready for it. Riley's catch goes. The ball's 1-0. And Riley got another pitch coming for your Oscar. Get ready for it. You swing it down as the power was 1-1. And Riley got another pitch coming for your Oscar. Get ready for it. And Oscar Mercado flies out to the right fielder, Dylan Carlson. And Oscar Mercado is out. Oscar Mercado, you 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Orioles had 1 run, the Phillies had 3 runs. And that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see the Orioles name with the turn the bat at the top of the fifth. And the 3 Orioles players to the bat at the top of the fifth will be Kobe Mayu, Pamela Machine, and Luis Vasquez. Yeah, they're saying them to be in the Hall of Fame either because Eagles Hall of Fame? Nah. Mm-mm. Yeah, not Eagles Hall of Fame because you don't disrespect. Yeah, so. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. And Joe Ross is still pitching, yo. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we got Kobe Mayo coming to bat for the Orioles. No Oriole players on base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch before you Kobe get ready for it. Ronnie's catches up because the ball's 1-0. And Joe Rose got another pitch coming in before you Kobe get ready for it. Swinging the miss, that's strike 1-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming in before you Kobe get ready for it. You swing it that one, it's a 5 balls, a 1-2. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming in before you Kobe get ready for it. And Kobe Mayo asked for a timeout, young. And Kobe Mayo get right back in the bat about to hit some more base on. Hey, we got Joe Carlos coming up. He's woman in the ballpark. It's at 74. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming up for you, Kobe get ready for it. And soon that one goes right into the grass. And Kobe Mayo went around first. Stop a second. Kobe Mayo got a double, y'all. And this is Kobe Mayo's first double on spring training on a line drive to the left field of Kyle Swiver. Kyle Swiver first catch in left field. Why you play left field in spring training? Whose idea was this? Oh wow, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better not play. You better not play. You're not even gonna play left field in the regular season anyway. So that's a good thing you're not. Good thing you're not. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Masteryhi coming next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on second base. 0 outs. Top of the fifth, here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch getting away. Remember, I can wait for him. And Ramel Machine grinds out to the first baseman. Bryce Harper going ahead and playing to the pitcher. Joe Ross stepped in the first base bag in time. And Joe Ross and Ramel Machine is out. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Luis Vasquez coming next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole playing on first base, 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. And Joe Ross got a pitch in there for you. Luis, get ready for you. Swing that one, go right into the grass. Luis Vasquez running around first. Stop a second. Luis Vasquez got a double, y'all. And this is Luis Vasquez's third double in the swing chain on a sharp line drive to the center fielder, Oscar McCollum. And the Orioles scored another run. So the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs, and the Orioles get their second run score on the top of the fifth thanks to Kobe Mayo. This game just got interesting, yo. God that deserves is Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelsey, Patrick Carter, and all the offensive linemen, Zach Bond, and all the defensive line. But yeah, because I just really disrespect Jalen. So once you sweat Jalen Hurts, you know it's a problem. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Maverick Henry coming next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on second base, 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch coming for you, Maverick. Get ready for it. Ronald catch goes, the ball's 1-0. Joe Ross got another pitch coming in for you, Maverick. Get ready for him. Ronald catch goes, the strike 1-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming in for you, Maverick. Get ready for him. Ronald catch goes, the ball 2 is a 2-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming in for you, Maverick. Get ready for him. And Maverick Henley rides out to the right field and Nick Castellanos. And Maverick Henley is out. I don't mind if another football player from a I don't mind if another football player from a different NFL team starts disrespecting Jalen Hurts, but when it's your own Eagles teammate doing it to you, that's just wrong. We got my business, so we got Rod Thompson coming up to the mound to talk to the Joe Ross. That ain't good. He's gonna take him out the game and keep him in because I really wanted to say it. The champ really did because I know that's the thing of that. I mean, it is. So we have a lot of time to come around and talk to Joe Rose. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. The young king, Cooper King. Yes, I'm still calling Cooper King a king. Right? Well, I was Cooper King's not a kid though. He's a grown man. Not a king. Oh yeah. Ooh, Jose Quincy's coming again, yo. Yeah, just about to if you need to get it with your network. You need to fix your network, man. A little staticky shit. You need to fix that. You need to fix that. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Joe Ross is done pitching with Dan coming to pitch for the Phillies to be Jose Calix. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we got Sergio Molina next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on second base, 2 outs, the 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jose Calix got a pitch coming in for you, Cedric, get ready for it. Ronald catches goes, the ball's 1-0. And Jose Calix got another pitch coming in for you, Cedric, get ready for it. Ronald catches goes, the strike 1-1. And Jose Calix got another pitch coming in for you. Cedric, get ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. Let's start last fifth inning. And Jose Calix got another picture in there for you. Cedric Boyd. And a wild pitch by the pitcher, Jose Calix, and Luis Vasquez advanced to third base. So Jose Calix got another picture in there with Cedric Boyd. Right that catcher goes the ball 2 to 2-2. And Jose Calix got another pitch in there for you. Cedric Boyd. Cedric Boyd strikes out in a foul team. First strikeout for Jose Calix, 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Kyle Schwarber was over 2, and Trey Turner is over on the wall. Bryce Harper was 1 for 2 with a strikeout and 2 RBIs. And another thing, so the station ain't all steady again. Shout out to the one person watching the stream, thank you for the 5 likes. And Phillies baseball on today, y'all. Spring training. We getting down to the wire, guys. We got a couple more Phillies games to go. More Phillies spring training games to go before we kick off the regular season on March 27th, y'all. So yeah, so we got a couple more games this week and next week, and then at the end of the month on the 27th we start the regular season with the Phillies. So where they take on the Washington Nationals in a 3-game series down in DC for their opening day weekend for the Washington Nationals. It's gonna be one of those situations where we gotta be really gotta be prepared for that. And they're gonna ban himself, Bryce Harper. Yeah, favorite player. It's Bryce Harper and Range Suarez. My boy Range did today, so that's my second player, and then Bryce is number one right there. So pitching change for the Orioles. So Riley Cooper's not pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Orioles, we Dylan Coleman. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swift coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Then we got a pitch coming up for you, Kyle. Get ready for swinging the mids. A strike was on one. And then we got another pitch coming up for you, Kyle. Get ready for it. Right, this catch got a strike two. That's 0-2. And then we got another pitch coming up for you, Kyle. Get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that's strike three. And Kyle was down. Castro, when you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. Oh, I didn't see Tom Walker pitches there because I was out. I was at the flower show yesterday, Star Wars. I didn't see that. Jonathan Edwards just released by the commander. You see him in that green jersey. Jonathan Allen, hey, that might work. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Come on, Trey, we need to get a hit from you, man. And then we got a pitch coming up for you, try to get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1 out. And then we got another pitch coming up for you, try to get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1 out. And then we got another pitch for you, try to get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 2, the 2-0. Uh-oh, I see our favorite pitcher right there. And it's the other Jose. And Mr. Alvarado. Yeah, with the nasty pitches, yeah. And then we got another pitch coming up on you. Try to get ready for Ronnie's catch to go. That strike one is a 2-1. They got Jose Warman in the moment. He coming in the game. You know what Jose does when he comes in, he can't mess up. Whatever we pitches that we love so much. Go strong, right strong too. And then we got another pitch coming up for you. Try to get ready for it. Ronnie's catch to go. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-1. So tell me, how was Tom Walker yesterday? Did Tom Walker give up runs? Did he let somebody hit some of it? Did he pitch so bad that it's like, why was he out there? And then we got another pitch coming up for you, try to get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Trey Turner's second walk of the game. He gave up 1 run, and it was a home run. So yeah, Tom Walker didn't change nothing. He didn't change shit. That's just like he did in the regular season. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got 3-time MVP, Bryce Harper in the bat for the Phillies. You got 1 big player on first base. 1 out. Top, bottom of the fifth, here we go. And then we got a pitch connect for you, Bryce, get ready for it. And Bryce Harper, why would you grind into a double play? Bryce Harper grinded into a double play to the shortstop, Louis Vasquez, to the first baseman, Ryan Marquez, and Trey Turner's out at second base, and Bryce Harper's out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is damn, I can't watch together. And so the score is the Orioles had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and that's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see what the Orioles can do with a turn the bat at the top of the 6th. And the 3 going players do the bat at the top of the 6th would be Ryan Marquez, Heston, Congested, and Emmanuel Rivera. Where's the get it, get tongue tied every time I try to talk. So I literally get tongue tied when I try to talk. What's up, Winston? What's up, man? Hey, stop over. He won 3 innings pitched. He won 3 innings and a half innings in the fourth and gave a home run. Tyler got your Phillies again last week. No, I know. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. I know you're a Tigers fan. We ain't gonna talk about that. I don't even wanna think about that one right now. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Queens is done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies be Jose Alvarado. Jose, 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 Jose. So Jose. Yeah, that's what we say for Jose Alvarado though. Yeah, whenever Jose Alvarado comes in, we always say that. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we got Ryan Mountcastle coming to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 0 outs, Tyler 6. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that strike one is on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan, that catch is good. Because the ball is 1-1. And the previous play, that was a ball, so. And Jose Alvarado got another. Let me get my words together, y'all. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan, that catch goes. The ball 2 is a 2-1. Ryan, that catch goes. This is swinging that was a foul tip. That's 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan, that catch goes. The ball 2 is a 2-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan, that catch goes. It's a ball 3 is a 3-2. It's a full count. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there, Ryan. Get ready for it. And Ryan Mountcastle grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw to the first baseman right side in time. And Ryan Mountcastle's out. He's doing much better in the spring training. Hey, he plays like that in the regular season. Hey, man, he's better Trey Turner than the one we had last year. Was like, couldn't hit shit, and then was messed up in the field and all that. We don't need that. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Heston, Ken Johnstead coming up next, the bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 1 out, top of the 6th. Here we go. 1 out, top of the 6th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch in there. You Heston, get ready for it. Ryan catch go to strike 1 on 1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there. You Heston, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch in there. You Heston, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 3. And Heston can just stay in his zone. First strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 1 K. All right, yeah, Drew Carter can fall to us just like Jalen Carter fought to us the last NFL draft, and we got him. Yeah, so what's next to say that? Anyway, and Drew Carter's an Eagles fan, so playing on the team that he's a fan of, would be a dream come true. Especially the Super Bowl teams, actually, if you think about that. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Emmanuel Rivera next to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch in there for Emmanuel. Get ready for you swing it out when that's at 5 outs on 1. And he broke his back. Emmanuel Rivera broke his back. He's getting the baseball game. Him falling to 31 seems unlikely, but it'd be intriguing. That would be intriguing. We'll see when I cover the draft at the end of April. See what happens, and if we do get him, I want to be like, I'm gonna do the draft on stream, so y'all gonna know if we get him or not and stuff like that. So y'all gonna know. And we're on field away. Yeah, Phillies gonna get there. Hey, got the second night jersey on, nice. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Emmanuel. Get ready for it. Right now, catches another strike two. That's on two. Yeah, how was it could move up in the draft and try to get that guy. You know, a Dune Carter. You know he could be there. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Emmanuel. Get ready for it. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Emmanuel. Get ready for it. Right now, catches another ball was 1-2. Oh yeah, let's say you said top 10. Yeah, we'll see when we gonna cover do the draft stream. Y'all will know. And the Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Emmanuel. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Emmanuel is out. Second strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. We went on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn to bat at the bottom of the third, the bottom of the sixth. And the three Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the sixth will be J.T. Realmuto, Max Kepler, and Nick Castellanos. J.T. Realmuto is over 1 with a walk. Max Kepler is over 2, and Nick Castellanos over 2 with a strikeout. Yeah, Harrelson is good at picking. Yeah, our GM is good at picking players from the drafts. That's what I say. Maybe than Harry Rose was saying, because he know what he know he's doing. But he knows his stuff, man. You know what the team needs, and he always try to get the best players for us. And he always try to get the best players for the Eagles organization, and get a player that the fans might end up liking. Like, you know, as the season goes on, to see how if they get a chance to play in the game, then you get to, you know. And then also, the Eagles fans know what kind of players we want to be on the team, because some people have watched their college games to know was that good, so they know. That's how we know. So, mhm. Here we go. So pitching change for the Orioles. So Dylan Coleman is done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Orioles will be Rodolfo Martinez. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Realmuto coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Martinez got a pitch coming up for J.T. Get ready for it. Riding his catches go. That's the balls 1-0. And Martinez got another pitch coming up for you. J.T. Get ready for it. Riding his catches go. The ball 2 to 2-0. And JT Miller asked for a timeout, yo. And JT Miller get right back to basketball, hits on base on. And Martinez got another pitch coming up for JT. Get ready for it. Right in his catches goes to all 3 is a 3-0. And they talking about ice. Yeah. And V3. Let's see what we got covered again. And Queen Mitchell, I was surprised they felt just, yeah, but me too. And Mackenzie and Martinez got another pitch coming up for you, JT Wayboard. And that is ball 4. And JT Mitchell is walk and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is JT Mitchell's second walk of the game. And for offensive substitutions, Arun Escobar will pinch run for JT Millington. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kepler coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player on first base, 0 outs, 5 in the 6th. Here we go. Martinez got a pitch coming up on your mask. Wait for it. Riley's catch goes. The ball is 1-0. So I said we really have all these guys locked in until 2029. I know they mentioned Jalen Hurts and a couple other people, so it was like damn. And Martinez got another pitch coming up on your mask. Wait for it. Riley's catch goes. The ball 2 to 2-0. And Martinez got another pitch coming up on your mask. Wait for it. Riley's catch goes. The ball 3 to 3-0. And Martinez got another pitch coming up on your mask. Wait for it. And that is Baltimore. And Max Kepler is walked and will advance the first base for the Phillies. And offensive substitution. Paul McIntosh will pinch run for Max Kepler. So we got Paul McIntosh on first base and Arun Escobar on second base. You got a Funko Pop voice over. That is cool. If I would handle Funko Pop. About this minute, second ball, engine is all locked up until I try down. Yeah, got all of them locked up. Can't make it the van. Yeah, okay, the only time I was in. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies, and we got Philly players on first base and second base. 0 outs, Bob in the sixth. Here we go. Martinez got a pitch coming up for Castellanos. Go wait for it. Riley's catching goes the balls on him. And Martinez got another pitch coming up for Castellanos. Go wait for it. Riley's catching goes the ball 2 to 2-0. And so as it come on Castillo, no way, he's over 2. It's spring training, so you expect that Nick Castellanos stats in the spring training will look this bad, so, you know. And Martinez got another pitch coming up with Castellanos and Rayburn. That's having the best stats in the world, but yeah. Riley's catching on a strike 1 is a 2-1. The Philly show. I know you're going to say that. I didn't expect you to say that, Star Wars. And Martinez got another pitch coming up on Castellanos and Rayburn. Riley's catches goes the ball 3 is a 3-1. I said, what you gonna do about them customs cleats that you got from that finesse custom? When you gonna wear those? When you gonna wear those this season? Cause I don't want to know, cause you know. And Martinez got another pitch coming up on Castellanos and Rayburn, and that is Baltimore. And Nick Castellanos is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies got Nick Castellanos on first base, Paul McIntosh on second base, and Arun Escobar on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. And this is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa coming next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 0 outs. 0 outs. Bob in the sixth. Here we go. Martinez got a pitch coming in by Amanda. Good right for it. Riley's catching gun as the ball is 1-0. And Martinez got another pitch coming in by Amanda. Good right for it. Now, wild pitch by the pitcher, Delphin Martinez, and Paul and Nick Castellanos will advance to second base, and on the throwing in by the catcher, Davis Williams But the Phillies score runs, so score the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs, and the Phillies will get a 2-run score in the bottom of the sixth, thanks to Arun Escobar and Paul McIntosh. Take that one, Orioles. And Martinez got another pitch, getting around the way for Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2, the 2-0. Martinez got another pitch, around the Ronnie catch goes to ball 3, the 3-0. Martinez got another pitch, around the Ronnie catch goes to strike 1, it's a 3-1. And the runner supposed to ask for a timeout, you're on Ronnie supposed to get right back in the back box, 6 more base runs. And Martinez got another pitch, getting for you around the way for it. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2, the 3-2, the quick hill. And Martinez got another pitch, getting for you around the way for it. Tell you, anybody with the name with Defo is always bad luck. We got one on the Phillies, which is Castro, and he said, anybody with the name with Defo is always like bad luck. It's always bad luck. I don't know. Somebody with the name with Defo is always bad luck. It's like Lulu. That first name is just bad luck. And Martinez is the pitch around the green, but the Ronald Sosa flies out to the right fielder doing Carlson, and Ronald Sosa's out, and Nick Castellanos advances to third base. And Ronald Sosa, you 2 for 3. And coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Otto King coming next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player on third base, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Martinez got a pitch coming for you, Otto, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good, a strike, 1 is on 1. And Martinez got another pitch coming for you, Otto, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good, the ball is 1-1. And Martinez got another pitch coming for you, Otto, get ready for it. And pass the ball by the catcher, David. And the Phillies score another run. So score the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs, and the Phillies will get a 6-run score in the bottom of the 6th thanks to Nick Castellanos. No, 62 runs. Look at that. And the Phillies have hit 6 runs. And Martinez got another pitch coming in for you out to the way for it. Ronnie's catching the ball, swinging the miss, and I strike 2 1 2. And I got another pitch coming in. And Martinez got another pitch out there. Ronnie catching the ball 2 2. And Martinez got another pitch coming out to the way for swinging the miss, and I strike 3. And Otto Kim is out. Otto Kim, you 1 for 2. So we had the Orioles manager coming up to the mound to talk to with Delfo Martinez. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Orioles. We cleared the bases with the wild pitch and the pass the ball. I know, right? To get us our 6th run. I know. I know, right? It's just, Alright, here we go. Alright, so pitching change for the Orioles. So Rodolfo Martinez is done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Orioles will be Preston Johnson. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Oscar McCardo coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Preston got the pinch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. Ronnie's catches gun is balls 1-0. And Preston got the pinch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. Ronnie's catching guns at strike 1 is a 1-1. And first thing, another pitch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. Ronnie's catching good as a ball 2 is a 2-1. And first thing, another pitch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 2-2. And first thing, another pitch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And first thing, another pitch coming for you, Oscar Grayborn. And Oscar McCullough pops out to the shortstop Luis Vasquez, and Oscar McCullough is out. Oscar McCullough 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs, and that's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Orioles turn to bat. Let's see what the Orioles can do when they turn to bat at the top of the 7th. And the 3 Oriole players lead the bat top 7 with Dylan Carson, Kobe Mayo, and Vavel Lynchon. At least this first game makes me happy, but I don't know. The 6th game tonight probably gonna make me just wanna just. It's gonna piss me off. It's gonna be mad because I'm like, who we gonna get? Who we even got gonna be in the starting lineup for the 6th game tonight? Who we got? You know. I know the Sixers do suck anyway. Even though I come the game tonight anyway, I'm still gonna do that anyway. But that's just the one that's just gonna be like, why even do that game anyway? Yeah, we know the Sixers are terrible, but I got to cover the game just because, you know. Shout out to the one person who got the same thing for the Sixers. And whenever that baseball jersey got, I feel like, oh yeah, I feel like the sport that I actually want to cover because, you know, it makes sense, but, you know. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Alvarez done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Julian Romano. Look at the fanatics in the sound about there, Ben Davis. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we have Dylan Carlson coming to bat for the Orioles. No Oriole players on base. 0 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Julian got a pitch coming for you, Dylan going for it. Runner cuts go. The strike was on 1. And Jordan got another pitch for you, Dylan going for it. Runner catches goes the ball 1-1. And Jordan got another pitch coming for you, Dylan going for it. Yeah, that's the new guy, Jordan Romano. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jordan got another pitch, got everybody doing it right, but Ron catching goes the ball 2-1. And Jordan got another pitch, got everybody doing it right for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball to 2-2. And Jordan got another pitch, got everybody doing it right for it. Ron catching goes the ball 3, it's a 3-2, it's a full kill. Yeah, I know the Sixers and Flyers are bad. I don't watch hockey, so thanks. Yeah, I don't watch hockey, so. But I heard that the Flyers they do something at the trade deadline, you know. So that's a good thing, you know. And I can't get the ball 3-2 to put him. And Julie got another pitch gonna play Dylan the right board. And that is ball 4. And Dylan Carson is walked and advanced to first base for the Orioles. Way to go, Jordan Romano. You walked your first bat of the game. It had to be Dylan Carson. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Kobe Mayo go next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on first base, 0 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Julie got a pitch gonna play Kobe, get ready for it. Rhonda catches. Rhonda catches good. That's strike 1 is on 1. And Julie got another pitch gonna play Kobe, get ready for it. Rhonda catches good. That's strike 2 is on 2. And Julie got another pitch gonna play Kobe, get ready for it. Oh, you don't like that Dune Sam is a commander, really? That's just saying it. Alright, catching good as a roll is a 1-2. And Julie got another piece good for you. Ooh. And Kobe Ray rides by Taiwan, yo. And Kobe Ray get right back in the basketball, hits my baseballs. That's a nice shirt. That's a nice shirt, though. And Julie got another piece good for you, Kobe, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. Oh, the jersey looks nice. I'm so funny. Oh, yeah, just. And Jordan got another piece getting like Kobe, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Kobe May was out. First strikeout for Jordan Romano, 1 K. Shots over here. Nice. Sweet. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Lavelle Machine to the bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on first base. 1 out. Top of the 7. Here we go. Jordan got a pitch coming for you. For you, Lavelle, get ready for it. Rhonda catches goes the ball 1-0. And Jordan got another pitch coming for you, Lavelle, get ready for it. Rhonda catches goes the ball 2-0. And Jordan got another pitch coming for you, Lavelle, get ready for it. And Machine grounds into a double play. Yes. To the second baseman. To the second baseman. Arun Escobar to the shortstop, Aiden Miller to the first baseman, Keenan Anthony. And Dennis Carson is out. A second. And Machine is out at first base. Out at first. Oh, we got Justin Crawford and Eddie back. Don't be sitting there at the violence and all that. What are we doing? Hmm. That's 3 runs for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 2 runs. The Phillies have 6 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the seventh, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies name with a turn the bat at the bottom of the seventh. And the three Philly players see bat at the bottom of the seventh. We Christian Arroyo. Aiden Miller is back. Hello, Aiden Miller's back. And then Keaton Anthony. But I heard that Aiden Miller and Justin Crawford got sent down to the Lions, whatever. We signed and all that shit. Now they brought him back. They playing in the break. They playing in the playing in the Phillies breakout game this Friday. So you know that's they on the roster for that. They're running for that one, the breakout game. Stop the complaining. Just let him do his job. It's saving that he is saving that country. Who is Star Wars? Who is? And so if you talking about the freaking president, don't even say that because that's not true. That's not even true. If you want to say that to yourself, that's not true. So pitch change for the Orioles. So Preston Johnson is up pitch for the day. Come to pitch for the Orioles will be Alcantara. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Christian Arroyo from the bat for the Phillies. So Philly Bills on base. 0 outs. 5-7. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch getting away Chris take away right. That's all the ball. That's the balls 1-0. And we're gonna pitch make Chris take away run is catching the ball to the 2-0. And we're gonna pitch make Chris take away for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls. He's swinging that one's a 5 balls. A 1 and 2. He's swinging at the 5 balls. A 2 and 1. And we're gonna pitch getting away Chris take away for it. Yes, maybe that one. That's a 5 balls. A 2 and 2. Actually, you know what Star Wars? You know you my YouTube friend, but I'm gonna just say this. I'm a Democrat, and I'm gonna come at you right now. Like, don't call us crybabies. Don't do them. Because at the end of the day, if you're Republican, if you vote Republican, Star Wars, I'm gonna call you like I'm gonna call you out right now because number one, the president's not saving the country because all the executive orders he's putting out there is not saving anything. He's not saving the country at all. Because the price on groceries and stuff is going high, it's higher. It's high as hell. Number one, because all the Trump supporters and MAGA people and Republican people complain about that. And you know that ain't going down anytime soon, so he ain't saving the country from that. Oh, and he writing executive orders to try to get rid of the Department of Education, which he's trying to do that next. So they trying to do that soon. So he's trying to mess that up for everybody who works in the Department of Education, especially me who works in the education system as a food service person, and trying to take funding away from public schools, and trying to make sure that the special needs kids don't have no services either. So how's that saving the country by doing that? And let me go into this one. And he signs an order to mess with the transgender people to try to make sure the transgender people don't have rights in this country either. So taking that from them and stopping gender affirming care for all the damn trans women kids. And then on top of that, taking women's rights away so they can't have rights to do anything. So, you know, messing with women's rights, reproductivism and all this stuff. So technically, don't say we Democrats complaining about everything. We just sit back here and watch all you Republican people complaining about, like, you know, he's not doing anything for y'all, and the Trump was getting pissed off because he's messing with them. So technically, you can't say we just sitting back and complaining. So I'm gonna just come for you right now, Star Wars. I'm gonna come for you right now because Trump lied about certain things. Because Trump said he was gonna lower the price of food and stuff, and he didn't do that. That's what that's what all his people wanted. He didn't do that. And then Trump said he was gonna stop the war in Ukraine. He didn't even do that. And he just got into a fight with the president of Ukraine and told him he don't know he told him all. And then anytime he buddy with Vladimir Putin because he thinks Vladimir Putin is better than is a better leader than is better being a leader for his country than Zelensky is for Ukraine. So there you go. So there you go. Right, there you go. So and Trump don't like anybody. Trump don't like women. He don't like all people. So he don't like women. He don't like the Muslim people, the Asian people, the black people, the disability people. He don't like disability people. Which me, I do have disability, so he hates disability people, making fun of them. Yeah, so you support that? You support that, right? Yeah, so. And Christian goes out to the third base and Kobe runs to the first baseman. He do it at the same time. And Christian runs out. So coming up next about the Phillies, you got Garrett stuck next about the Phillies. No Phillies bears on base. Went out. Bottom 7. Here we go. Who got a pitch between the stubs? Right, catching on the ball for them. Who got a pitch between the stubs? Right, catching on the strike one. Who got a pitch between the stubs? Right, catching on the strike 2, 1 and 2. Who got a pitch between the stubs? Right, catching on the ball 2, 2 and 2. And who got a pitch between the stubs? Right, catching on the ball 3 and 2 for kill. Who's in the pitch starts getting and Garrett still flies out to the right fielder, Dylan Carson, and Garrett steps down. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Stevenson going next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs, bottom 7. Here we go. Who's going to pitch for Stevenson? Get ready for it. Riley's catching out the ball 2-0. Who's going to pitch for Stevenson? Riley's catching out the ball 2-0. And who's going to pitch for Stevenson? Get ready for Riley's catching out the ball 3-0. Yeah, moving to the pitch when Stevenson get ready for runners catching up. Strike 1 is a 3-1. Yeah, but you talking about way back when. Way back when, that wasn't not Trump that did that though. So you gotta remember that. Trump did not do any of that, so you can't say that. Cause Trump didn't get elected to 2020, so technically before him everything was fine. The president before he even ran was doing all that. So you gotta think for that. So Trump didn't do nothing in his first term. He didn't help with the COVID thing. He took credit for what Barack Obama did and tried to take credit for everything he did. And when he won the first term, he tried to take credit for all that. Wasn't even none of his stuff he did. And now Trump's taking credit for everything that Biden did and trying to take credit for that. And on top of that, the president's still hating on Joe Biden, which you need to stop talking about Joe Biden anyway, because the guy's not even in the White House anymore. You can't blame him for the price of food being high. You can't blame him for that, because that's what Trump's doing. He blaming Biden for that, and it's not his fault for that one anyway. So, and Trump's telling all the and what did Trump say the other day? Trump tweeted and said that he said that all American people should stop complaining about the price of eggs being so high. He told all the American people to complain about that. Really, his own supporters complained about it. Democrat people complained about it. So technically, again, Republican people and Democrat people can't complain about the price of eggs. The Trump want all American people to shut up on that one. So there you go. So you complain about it on either side. Whatever you vote for, you can't complain about it. Because then, that's a thing. You can't complain about it. So that's Baltimore and Kyle Stevenson is going to advance the first race for the Phillies. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, you got Arun Escobar coming next to bat for the Phillies. You got 1 free play on first base. 2 outs, top of the bottom of 7. Here we go. Because it wasn't. Because everybody said when Biden was in the White House, the price of eggs were like $4 and something. And then now when Trump got in the White House, the price of eggs is like $15 and something. Like $15.89. So there you go. Point of food. So there you go. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Trump don't like black people, so the Eagles denied his invite to the White House because Trump don't like black people. So Trump don't like black people in general. He really don't. Trump don't like black people in general. He really don't. That's why the Eagles. That's why the Eagles team didn't go to the White House, because Trump don't like black people. So technically he don't. So why would they want to go to the White House and then get this then be discriminated just because half the Eagles team got black people on it. So and he don't like black people at all. So because half of the Trump supporters want black people to go back to the slavery times, go back to picking cotton and all this stuff. So y'all don't want us to even be working anyway. So there you go. You don't want us to do that. You don't want us to even have a job. And so and we're gonna face and we're gonna face get ready for it. It's really that hiding the women that ball is going. So run basketball and the Phillies extended the lead. So the score, the Orioles got 2 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs, and the Phillies with a 2-run score at the bottom of the 7, thanks to the costume that as well as first solo 2-1 home run. This is the first home run on the spring training season on a 5-0 left field. That's 1-1, yo. Yeah, see, I don't even want to get into talking politics with you because then it's gonna make me mad. So I don't even want to get into that with you because. My bad. Let me check about and say what I could talk something missing you. So you get me all confused because you talking politics stuff and it's really gonna get me pissed off. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got public tasking next to bat the Phillies. No defense on base. 2 outs, 5-7. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch for you. Make a touch, running catch, gonna strike number one. And we're gonna pitch for you. And public touch runs out to the first base and Ethan Anderson to the first pitch of okay, and public touchdown. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is Phillies have 2 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs and and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see what the Orioles do. They turn the bat to top of the 8th. The 3 Orioles players to the bat, top of the 8th will be Lewis Vasquez, David Venino, and Julie Adams. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we got Lewis Vasquez for the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. And Pink James for the Phillies. So Jordan Reeves, the pitching day, coming to pitch for the Phillies. When you got Ryan Cochran. So you got Ryan Cochran got a pitch coming for you. Lewis, get ready for it. Ryan Cochran goes to ball blue. So Ryan Cochran got the pitch for you. Lewis, get ready for it. And right into the grass. And that's a single. And Lewis Vasquez will advance to first base for the Orioles. And Lewis Vasquez singled on line drive to the right fielder, Raccoon. They're going to put Cat down in the right field. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, you got David Menino's next to bat for the Orioles. You got one Oriole playing on first base. 0 outs, top of 8. Here we go. Ryan Cochran got a pitch to David Gleason. And David flies out to the right fielder, Raccoon. And then this is coming up next to bat for the Orioles. We got Julian Adams next to bat for the Orioles. Got one Oriole playing first base. 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. Ryan Cochran got a pitch to Julian. Ryan Cochran going to strike and go 1. Ryan Cochran got a pitch to Julian. Ryan Cochran goes ball 1-1. And Ryan Cochran got a pitch to Julian. Ryan Cochran goes strike 2 1 2. And Ryan Cochran got another pitch to Julian. Ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Julian Adams is out. First strikeout for Ryan Cochran, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we got Ethan Anderson coming next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player at first base, 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Ryan Cochran got a pitch for you. Ethan can wait for Ryan. Swinging at 5 on 1. And Ryan Cochran got a pitch for you. Ethan swinging that one at 5 on 2. And Ryan Cochran got a pitch for you. Ethan get ready for it. Ethan Anderson flies out to the left fielder, Christian Orioles. And Ethan Anderson's out, and that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the score is the Phillies have 2, and the Orioles have 2 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs, and we on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies new that turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 8th will be Raccoon, Aiden Miller, and Lewis Verdugo. He said DJ Daniel joined as a joint insertion. It was president to May 13 DJ Daniels and Major United States. Yeah, he did that for like 13, which that's a nice thing. That's the only thing that Trump did that's good. Everything else Trump did is bad. Like sign all these regulars trying to destroy different ethnic groups like that. Come on now. Like come on now. Like the one thing is Trump hates black people. He hates the immigrants. He hates the special needs kids in schools. He hates everybody that doesn't and then he schools his own supporters too. You know, so like he don't care about himself and his rich friends. So you think Trump cares about you? Star Wars? No, he do not care about you. If you're not rich like him, he don't care about you. He just used all his supporters, including you, if you did vote for him, to get your vote. He didn't really care about you in the end. Cause he just said things to make y'all believe him, and y'all fell for it, and now he's screwing y'all over. So pretty much, and then and then all the rest of us who are Democrat people are getting offended effects of y'all voting for him. So technically, yeah, that's the known fact, and and Alright, so coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Mac Cruz in the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, bears on base, 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch get for you, Mac. Get ready for a running catch, go the ball in the middle. And then we're gonna pitch get for you, Mac. Get ready for you, swing it out. When that's a 5 balls, 1-1. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have 80 minutes in the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, bears on base, 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch get for you, 80. Get ready for it. Running catch, go the balls, 1-1. And we're gonna pitch for you, 80. Running swing that's 5 balls, 1-1. And then we're gonna pitch for you, 80. Running catch, go to strike 2, the 1-2. And we're gonna pitch for you, 80. Running catch, go the ball 2, the 2-2. I wouldn't even watch that girl's YouTube channel, but then I wouldn't even watch her YouTube channel because her family's name is a disgrace to America because, if that's her grandfather's destroying the country. He ain't saving it. Mm-hmm. And so that we're gonna right into this thing, into the right thing. We're gonna try first step saying, and there we go. And there we go. This 8 minutes first down with the swing change on the line drive to the center fielder, Jordan Adams. Minutes, 1 yo. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Matt Cruz next to bat for the Phillies. We got one thing for your second base, 0 outs, the bottom 8. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch to you back right here. Everybody catching the ball below. And we're gonna pitch to you back, everybody catching the ball 2-2. And then we're gonna pitch to you back, everybody catching the ball 3-3. And we're gonna pitch to you back, and that is ball 4. And Matt Cruz is ball to advance to first base for the Phillies. The wild pitch by the pitcher, and Edwin advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Matt Cruz on first base and Edwin on third base. There's the corner there. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Keaton Anthony coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on first base and third base. 0 outs. Top of the bottom of the 8. Here we go. I'm gonna pitch because if I keep thinking where Ronnie's got to go to Rose with him. I think any movie it was not traffic, man. They to get that hit. And we're gonna pitch because if I keep thinking where Ronnie's got to go to Rose too, the two of them. We're gonna pitch because if I keep thinking Ronnie's got to go to Rose three, the three of them. Yeah, because Elon Musk been doing some shady stuff. Elon Musk been breaking into federal buildings, taking over and trying to tell and trying to get them people that work for those federal buildings fired and stuff. You know, he did it for the USDA building. He went in there to take the signs down on the outside and try to dismantle that building. Then he did it for the Department of Education. Elon Musk broke into the Department of Education and tried to put a guard up front of the door, telling the people in the Department of Education, like telling the guard there that anybody who works for the Department of Education can't get into the building, saying they have no business being there, and they said they work there because they got to make sure that try to mess in with the funding for the schools and stuff, try to mess with that. And he just, people are pissed. Like the people who work for the USDA are pissed because he went in that building. The people in the Department of Education are pissed because you got in that building and stuff, messing with stuff. Now you mess with the stuff with Social Security stuff. It's just like you just touching things you shouldn't be touching. And it affects it affects everybody who kids are in the school system. So yeah, affects white kids too. So because the schools do get closed. Where are all the kids gonna go? Including the white kids, like you gonna get homeschooled by your parents. So pretty much that messes with the public school kids, elementary school kids, high school kids, and he messes with college kids too. When college kids try to protest, then they would get arrested and all that stuff, and the colleges allow that the college would lose funding and all that. So it's like. And we're gonna finish when Anthony is out on a sacrifice fly to the right fielder, Franklin Rington. And the Phillies score another run. So scores the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 9 runs, and the Phillies get the 9 run scoring, and the bottom of the 8th thanks to Aiden Miller. And on top of that, Trump's messing with the people of Mexico, China, and Canada. Cause right now Trump was going to put a pause on having terrorists and on Mexico and Canada. He was pausing on that. But now Trump went against that, said school freaking Canada, and now he just put a 250% tariff on Canada. So what the mayor of Canada decided to do is the mayor of Canada says he said since Trump want to add a 250% tariff on us, then what I want to do is I want to ban all American products in Canada. Then he said he's gonna tell every bar in Canada, like in Toronto and any other place in Canada, to get rid of all the American wine out of their places, out of their establishments. Because since Trump want to put the tariffs on them, so now he's like, and he did say also too that he can also shut the power off. So that's gonna be bad for those American cities that need electricity. So he could just turn the power off too. So definitely, Trump messing with the wrong person. When you mess with when you mess with the Canadian government, like the mayor of Canada, that's gonna be bad.